Song. This is a song. What kind of song? It's a jingle, of course. Why? Because every channel needs a song, even us. Every channel needs a song. It don't gotta be good. Don't even gotta make sense or even stay on tune. It's 6 in the morning. Why the fuck are you watching? Okay, I had it all planned out, but you know what? It's not working out. Hello, YouTube. This is Maverick Freelance on that's not the channel. Okay, let me try that again. Hello, YouTube. This is Maverick Freelance on Backwards Compatible. That's right. Backwards Compatible. Remember it. Well, that actually, never mind. Kind of be pointless on account of, well, I guess just strictly on account of you're already here, so you already know the channel, so you already I assume you remember the channel. So yeah, here we are, live at 6:23 a.m. For no reason whatsoever, really, other than I was bored and I was like, well, maybe what should happen is an off-air hangout. So I was going to start an off-air hangout. By the time I got to start an off-air hangout, everybody was offline. Now, I know how it sounds, but believe it or not, that doesn't actually work like, you know, offline, off-air. I know what you're thinking. But no. Offline, I can't, you know, I can't do nothing. I can't do it. If you're offline, the off air still, it doesn't work. Believe it or not. And you know, surprising to me too, I know. But in order to be on an off air, you actually have to be online. So yeah, that just popped into my ear. Wow, that was loud. Anyway, what I'm doing is I'm getting the link. I'm putting it in the chat. There we go. Anybody that wants to join, I'll type it. Come join the pointless morning fun. There, it's in there now. So, oh, I'll close that. So yeah, there's not, you know, not a huge amount of stuff going on. Might look at some news articles. Might not. Might talk about stuff. Might not. Who knows? Well, I guess I know. Well, actually, I don't. But that doesn't matter because it's 6:25 in the morning. I haven't been to bed yet because I don't sleep. Well, I do. I sleep a couple hours every day. But the point is, you should be sleeping. If you're not, then I assume you're getting ready to get off to work or you're on your way to work. If not, what the hell are you doing up? Unless you don't sleep. In which case, hey, good morning. So I think that what I should do for a quick minute is mention that there's a couple of links in the description below. One of them is for the channel RebelKomix, which not really that good of a link anymore. What you should do instead of going to RebelKomix is you should click the link below it that says Maverick Freelance. Click that link, go to that channel, subscribe over there, and then find Rebel Gaming. Find Rebel Gaming and go subscribe to that. If RebelKomix, if that channel is actually still up, then go ahead and go there, subscribe. And if it's still up, you can find Rebel Gaming through there. So that's you know, that's where you're going to find Larry Higgins, the writer and creator of Niobe and co-owner of this channel. It was his idea actually for this channel, and it was a good idea. It was an all right idea. That is that much is true. No, that much is true. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to send Larry a link. BC Live. And there we go. So sent Larry a link, and that's for the hangout. Don't know if he'll if he's awake or if he's around his computer. Anyone else that's around their computer watching this right now, there's a link in the live chat to join. That's up to you as well. So there is some news here. I don't know if any of it's anything. Yeah, I don't know if it's anything worth going over on this channel, or right now for these purposes, which are actually no purposes at all. But Venezuela's in trouble apparently. It's an economic crisis, a crisis of economic type. And it's just really not that it's not interesting, but there's so much. I mean, when it comes to world events, man, there is so much crap going on right now. So much crap. And it's always like that, though. The world's always been like that. If you think about it, okay? The world has always been full of shit. Okay, let's just be real, and let's say what it is right quick, just for a minute. Okay, I promise we'll go to Fantasyland soon, but bear with me for a minute. Let's be real for just a minute. Okay, we all know the world's always been full of shit. Always. That's it's the way it is, the way it's always been, the way it's always going to be. There's fucktards everywhere, and unfortunately, they outnumber us, and they are pretty much in control most places, most of the time when it comes to most things. But you can't explain that to some people. Some people, you say that, and they're like, "You don't care. You're a dick. You're an ass. You're fucking self-centered. You're this, you're that, you're this, that." Listen, blah, 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 blah. Listen, the world's always been full of shit. Shit has always been going down. Terrorism isn't new. Economic collapse is not new. Desperate need for humanitarian aid, nothing new. One of the oldest stories in the books. But, of course, the last 10, 20 years, we've been spoiled with the interweb, giving us all the details about everything, from what some shitty celebrity that hasn't done anything decent in a decade has had for breakfast that morning, to the newest genocide on the other side of the world. It's all been going down this whole fucking time, but just now we can see it instantly. I snapped my fingers in case you didn't hear it, or in case it didn't come through clearly. Excuse me. People, and the title is this, and this is one of the things that gets me. The title is this: People live day to day. Why Venezuela is in crisis. I'm not sure if you're aware, but plenty of people here in quote-unquote Western civilization, in non-third world people in the first world, us privileged folk, that's right, white and black privileged folk. Some of us here live day to day too. You know the old saying, living paycheck to paycheck? Well, that was back in the 90s. You can't do that no more. Jesus Christ. Hell no. Now you do got to live day to day with a lot of freaking things, too many things. And a title like that, people live day to day. Why Venezuela is incredible. Look, that's not going to be, yeah, you're going to catch some people's eye with that, but people live day to day all around you. The struggle, it's real, brah. Everywhere. Even in the first world with all of our privilege, it's everywhere. We struggle too. And I don't mean we struggle like, oh, my Wi-Fi went out. I mean, like, there are plenty of us who don't know if we're going to eat tomorrow. And it really is hard to bring attention to stuff around the world when there's so many problems in your backyard. Now, in an ideal situation, under an ideal system, we'd all be taking care of each other and everything would be peachy keen. But do we live in an ideal world? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Not even a little bit. No. So I feel bad when this kind of thing goes down. Different places have different problems, but everywhere's got a problem at some time. You know what I mean? So my heart goes out to, I hope Venezuela, whatever the fuck it is, their economic collapse or whatnot, I hope it all works out for them. I hope everything goes good and they get themselves out of whatever it is they're getting into. But We got troubles here too, man. We got troubles here too. You know? Scientists carefully watch natural experiment after Antarctic ice shelf breaks. Trump, Russia grand jury. What you need to know. Oh my God. Don't need to know anything. Okay, so this ain't even local news, Jesus. So the news sucks. Let's close that and let's see what's let's take a quick look at the exciting world of Facebook. See what kind of drivel we can find in here. Let's see. Nothing. Just stupid, moronic posts. Okay. I keep on trying to filter out some of the bullshit, but still ends up in my feeds. Now here's the thing here today in Nova Scotia, the province of Nova Scotia, Nouvelle-Écosse, New Scotland, Nova Scotia, that's where I'm from, one province over from where I live now. My sister and everybody there that had a certain cell phone provider had zero service for the day. I don't know. I just saw on Facebook, I just saw a bunch of people going on about it about an hour ago, half hour ago. And we got the same provider, and our service has been working all day, as far as I know. Oh, well. Anyways, let's scroll down some more. Yeah, looking for, every now and then, believe it or not, every now and then I will find some semi-serious news on here in my feeds, which is the plan. Like this crap here, 10 signs your personality is intimidating others. I don't fucking care. Why is that even here? Let's click that away right now. Oh my God, seriously. Can we guess which mythical creature is your guardian? Fuck off. My God. People are so fucked. Like, we worry about the dumbest things and we humor ourselves with the dumbest things. Let's see. Well, this is a shame, and I unfortunately don't have the patience to sift through a crap ton of shit posts to try. Let's see. Try to find something. Come on, there's gotta be something here. Scroll down just a little bit more. No, there's not. That's what I get for looking at Facebook for some sort of fucking news. See if there's any news, post it. Jesus. Let's try Google News. See if there's anything interesting in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's obvious. Trudeau urges asylum seekers to use proper channels to enter Canada. Yeah, I would fucking think so. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, let's talk about refugees for a minute. Look, if you're having troubles, man, you know, sure, come to my country, sure. Once you get here, do me a solid, would you? Quit fucking trying to turn it into your raggedy ass little country. You left for a fucking reason, all right? You left for a reason. If your country was all peaches and cream, you wouldn't have left. Stop trying to bring your bullshit here. Like, Muslims, Shia law. Sorry, was that subtle enough? I'd hate to get some fucking hate, you fucking nincompoops. But yeah, listen. Of course, use proper channels to enter a fucking country. Of course. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm sick of this shit. People fucking babying and coddling fucking adults that should know better. Fuck you. Fuck you. If I go to your country, can I change the way things are because I like it better? No. Should I be able to? No. What the fuck is the difference with you? What's the difference with you? There is none, except you're fucking an arrogant cock fuck that Oh, it just makes me so mad. The fact that our Western governments will cater to you, that is the only thing that saves your fucking ass when you get over here and start running your fucking mouth about our fucking country. You don't like it, stay the fuck where you come from. Oh, wait. I forgot how ignorant of me. I forgot you can't because your fucking raggedy ass little country sucks. So you came here to a better fucking country. Fuck off. See if there's any other news. I don't know if this kind of thing should be on this channel. It might be made to take it down. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We now know how the Trump presidency will end. Let's hope we survive. Another fucking goofy cocksucker. Oh, I hate fucking articles like that too. Listen, when it comes to President Trump, down in the good old US of A, or as I like to call it, America. So down in America, with old President Trump there. Again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't necessarily support the guy. I don't necessarily not support the guy. I could give a fuck less, to be honest with you. But listen, here's the thing. You people want to keep posting bullshit about fucking Trump this, Trump that, wah. Here's my fucking crocodile tears here. Professional victim, wah. Listen, why don't y'all shut the fuck up, go about your business, live your lives day to day, see what the man does when he's unfettered by special interest victim groups with their bullshit all the time. If all you want to do is look for problems, then all you're going to find is fucking problems. All right? That's all you're going to find. So how about you shut your fucking mouth for a minute? Okay? Yeah, that'd be nice. Be nice. Really would. But no one's going to fucking do that. Rwanda leader wins third term in vote he called a formality. So that sort of overture, that sort of tone with them things usually seem to indicate, what's that word? Corruption. Oh, let's move back home here to Canada. Severe thunderstorm watch lifted for Edmonton. Don't give a shit. Smoke could impact long weekend plans as Verdun Creek wildfire spreads to southwest. Yeah, because the fucking people that are going to be around there should be worrying about their long weekend. Oh, no, this fucking half a goddamn province is fucking on fire and has been for a week or more. But let's worry about how it's going to affect my long weekend vacation plans. Fuck you, you cocksuckers. Victims identified in Southeast Calgary crash as police investigation continues. Not interesting at all. Canada's job market runs hot as jobless rates hit 9-year low. I wonder what part of my country that's in, because I know around here people be fucking struggling like they always have. Cut by construction. Details emerging about why the lines went dead in Atlantic Canada. Don't give a shit, because my lines didn't go dead. Air Transat submits reply to Transportation Agency's inquiry. Don't care. Man arrested for assault after WestJet flight returns to Pearson's Airport. Don't care. Apple's working on non-iPhone Apple Watch. Not interested. Google's next Pixel might look a lot like the old one. Don't care. iPhone 8, everything we know from Apple's big software leak. Oh, fucking kiss my ass. You can have more of my money next time, all right? Next episode of Game of Thrones leaks online, but was not part of recent hack. Don't care. Speaking of Game of Thrones, you guys watch that at all? I do. It's pretty freaking good. You should watch it if you don't. What the hell? New $500,000 public art installation triggers call for... Oh my God, if you're spending half a fucking $1 million on public art installations, yeah, might be time for a policy overhaul. That I might agree with that. Blue Jays' lack of pitching depth evident in loss to Astros. Sports, and more sports. Not on this fucking channel, not right now. Ooh, science. I like science. Whale woes. Some recommendations for ships won't be easy to follow, says Ocean X Head. Don't care. 7 video game. Blah, 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 blah. Total eclipse of the sun. A complete guide to the 2017 solar eclipse. Let's open a new tab because it might be semi-interesting. 23 overdose deaths on island in June, up from 11 in May. Don't care. First human case of West Nile virus this year confirmed in Ottawa. Don't care. Local cardiac surgery resident behind paper toys to help young cardiac patients. Don't care. No increase in Alberta abortions expected despite universal coverage for drug. Don't care. So a lot of crap. A whole heck of a lot of crap. Well, that is not interesting at all. None of that was. None of it. Let's see what this here. Total eclipse of the sun. A complete guide to the 2017 solar eclipse. Why is it showing me a bunch of fucking Muslims with 3D glasses? This makes no sense. What the fuck is going on? Let me screen share something. Let me screen share because I want to. Maybe if I can find fucking Hangouts. There it is. Hi Hangouts. Let's go here. Let's screen share because I want to. So I'm pretty sure, first of all, I'm offended. I'm pretty sure that you don't have to be a Muslim to enjoy an eclipse. Yeah, I'm just saying. On August 21st, millions of Americans, again, triggered, offended. So not only Americans, unless of course you mean North and South Americans when you say Americans, but you don't. You mean Americans. And it's not just Americans, okay? It's Americans in the northern and southern, well, no, I guess in the northern hemisphere anyway. Listen, point is, I'm not a fucking American, and I'm going to see the eclipse too, asshole. On August 21st, millions of Americans will turn their eyes upward to witness a rare natural phenomenon, a complete solar eclipse. Not, not exactly common. I wouldn't say a rare natural phenomenon. But then again, who the fuck am I? I don't rate these things. The eclipse is the first in decades that will be completely visible in the United States, no matter where you live. No one outside of the U.S. will be... What? Aww. Well, now I bursted my own bubble. Fuck. All right, Merca. You win this one. You win this one. Let's try that again. The eclipse is the first in decades that will be completely visible in the United States, no matter where you live. No one outside of the U.S. will be able to see it, which is why it's been dubbed the Great American Eclipse, and why eclipse excitement in America is reaching a fever pitch. The total solar eclipse will only be viewable for a few minutes, and only along the eclipse's path of totality. But there will be much more time to catch a glimpse of the partial eclipse that day. Here's what you need to know about the most anticipated astronomical event of the summer. What is a solar eclipse? A solar eclipse happens when the moon passes between the sun and the earth, with the moon's disk covering the face of the sun. You learned that in elementary school, yo. I'd like to just interject for a moment. You learned that in elementary school, yo. Just saying. Just saying. People wonder why people think they're fucking stupid. Because you're stupid. Just saying. The Earth experiences eclipses at all is actually kind of a cosmic coincidence. Though the diameter of the sun is about 400 times greater than the moon's, they appear as the same relative size in our sky because the sun is so far away. When the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, it blocks its light while explode. Oh, I just fucked that up really big. Let's try it again. When the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, it blocks its light while exposing the corona. Psst. That's the sun's atmosphere. If the moon were smaller or if the sun was closer to Earth, the moon's disk wouldn't cover the sun completely and we would never experience a solar eclipse. Let's watch this video for some reason. It's 28 seconds long. I'll be honest, I don't know if I can sit through it. I'm already bored. Can we get to the point that we want? Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Victory. Look at it. No. Take that down. Look at it. And all of its fucking glory. Look. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Solar eclipses happen at the new moon phase because that is when the Earth, the moon, and the sun align. The elliptical path of the moon around the Earth intersects with the Earth's elliptical path around the sun twice each lunar month because their orbits are tilted 5 degrees from each other instead of being in the exact same plane. Obviously, the intersecting points of the Earth and the moon's elliptical paths are called the lunar nodes. Sorry, there was no "the" in there, just called lunar nodes. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun at a lunar node, blocking the sun's light from hitting Earth. During a total solar eclipse, the sky darkens and the air gets colder by about 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 5.5 degrees Celsius. Again, duh. The solar eclipse is not the same as the much more common lunar eclipse, which happens when the Earth passes between the sun and the moon, blocking the sunlight from reaching the moon. When the moon formed over 4 billion years ago, it was much closer to the Earth, so it appeared much larger in the sky. Early solar eclipses were darker, with the moon not only blocking the sun, but also its corona. Remember, that's the sun's atmosphere. The moon is slowly receding from the Earth at a rate of about an inch per year. In the distant future, Earth won't experience total solar eclipses because the moon will be so much smaller relative to the sun in the sky. Again, if I may interject, duh. Duh. All stuff that we learned in elementary school. What are the kinds of solar eclipses? Again, I feel like I'm in grade 4. Speaking of 4, there are 4 kinds of solar eclipse: total, annular, partial, and hybrid. The size of the moon and the sun in the sky do actually vary slightly because the moon orbits the Earth in that elliptical path, and the Earth orbits the sun in the same way. They can present as bigger or smaller depending on where they are in their respective orbital paths. An annular solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, but the moon's disk doesn't completely cover the sun's body. The last annular eclipse in the US occurred in May 2012, and the next will be in October 2023. Because the sun's disk is still visible during an annular eclipse, viewers on Earth can't see its corona. It is never safe to look directly at an annular solar eclipse. In a partial solar eclipse, the umbra, that's the moon's shadow, misses the Earth, so the sun appears only partially eclipsed to viewers, no matter where on Earth they are. Partial eclipses are also very unsafe to look at directly without proper viewing equipment. A total solar eclipse happens when the orbital paths of the sun and the moon are aligned, so the moon completely covers the sun's disk. The umbra hits the Earth directly, and sky gazers can see the sun's corona. Remember, that's the sun's atmosphere radiating from behind the moon. This is the type of eclipse happening on August 21st, 2017. I just added the 2017 in there because I thought that it might be useful. A hybrid solar eclipse, also called an annual total eclipse, occurs when an annular eclipse changes into a total eclipse or vice versa. So, how often do solar eclipses occur? Solar eclipses are not as rare as you might think. There are, on average, 2 to 3 every year. About once every 18 months, a total solar eclipse is visible from some location on Earth. The maximum number that can happen in 1 year is 5, a very rare occurrence. The last time Earth experienced 5 solar eclipses in a year was 1935, and the next time will be in 2206. When was the last total solar eclipse in the US? The last complete solar eclipse in the US happened July 1991 and was only visible in Hawaii. Apparently, the sky was cloudy that day. Eclipse viewers had much better luck in Mexico. The last total eclipse in the continental United States occurred in February 1979 and was visible in many parts of the northwestern United States and Canada. The total eclipse on August 21st is the first ever to happen exclusively within the United States, and also the first continental-wide eclipse visible in the United States since 1776. Check out how many solar eclipses have occurred in your lifetime with this neat tool from the Washington Post, which we are not going to check out. So that was pointless, so don't bother with that. What are the best places to see the 2017 solar eclipse? Apparently in America. No matter where you live in the United States, you'll be able to see at least a partial solar eclipse on August 21st. The lucky Americans who live with the path of totality, the narrow area spanning the continent where the moon's shadow will sweep across the earth, will experience a total solar eclipse. 12 U.S. states fall within the path of totality. Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. You can see a map here. I assume it's showing some kind of bullshit that is relevant to what I'm going on about. Huzzah! Some large U.S. cities like Nashville, Tennessee, and Columbia, South Carolina are directly in the eclipse's path. But smaller towns are going to have the best views and are preparing for an influx of eclipse-related tourism. In fact, interest in the eclipse for people who fall within the totalitarian path is so fervent that a frequency map of recent Google searches almost exactly mirrors the arc of the eclipse. Check out NASA's full interactive map of the solar eclipse's path that shows the times for the partial eclipse and total eclipse to see if you're one of the lucky few that live within the totality. What time will the solar eclipse begin on August 21st? The eclipse will begin in the western U.S. and move east. The partial eclipse will kick off at 9:05 a.m. Pacific, whatever the fuck D means, time, PDT, in Oregon, which will experience the total eclipse at 10:16 a.m. PDT. South Carolina will be last, with the viewing window for the total eclipse ending at 2:44 p.m. EDT. The eclipse will be viewable in any given location for about 3 minutes, and it will cross the country in about an hour and a half. Well, isn't that some shit? Here's a question. How do I safely watch the solar eclipse? Well, sky gazers should be very cautious. Looking directly at the sun can permanently damage your eyes. NASA has an entire portion of its website dedicated to tips for watching the eclipse. Check it out on your own, because I ain't doing it here. According to NASA, looking directly at the sun during an eclipse is... Oh my God, are you high right now? According to NASA, looking directly at the sun during an eclipse is never safe. Are you serious right now? Can I just... A public service announcement for anyone over the age of 5 years old and hasn't figured it out yet? Don't look at the sun unless it's blocked. God damn. According to NASA, looking directly at the sun during an eclipse is never safe unless during a brief total eclipse when the moon's disk blocks the sun's entirely. This only occurs within the path of totality and only for a few minutes. Otherwise, you should be using proper safety viewers for any kind of eclipse viewing. A safe way to watch a partial solar eclipse is with special eclipse glasses or held. That makes sense. Held. Let's try that again. Or handheld solar filters. You can also make a homemade pinhole projector as an alternative method. Regular sunglasses, unfiltered cameras, or homemade filters are not safe and shouldn't be used. I'd just like to point out, if you have a welding mask, that works also. When I was a little kid, my dad stuck a welding mask on my face and said, "Go look at the sun." I did, and there was an eclipse. Anyway. Eclipse glasses must meet some basic criteria to be considered safe. Glasses should have ISO 12312-2 certification. That is, passing a particular set of tests set forth by the International Organization of Standardization. They should have the manufacturer's name and address printed somewhere on the product. They should not be older than 3 years or have scratched or wrinkled lenses. You should put the glasses on before looking at the eclipse and remove them after you've completely turned away. NASA has a list of approved brands that manufacture glasses for safe eclipse viewing. Use caution. The huge interest in the solar eclipse has led to a cottage industry of fly-by-night manufacturers looking to turn a quick profit. You get that snake oil down there, ain't gonna do you no good. No sir. There are hundreds of listings on Amazon from vendors trying to sell subpar and potentially dangerous glasses to eclipse enthusiasts. So be sure to do your due diligence. And what happens if you look at a solar eclipse? If you look directly at a solar eclipse without proper safety glasses, your eyes are exposed to a huge amount of ultraviolet radiation, and you could experience what the fuck is that word? It's a big one. It's bad. Which is like sunburn in the eyes. You don't want that. It is incredibly uncomfortable and makes sufferers extremely sensitive to light. Staring directly at an eclipse can also cause solar retinopathy. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it don't sound good. In which excessive light hits your retina and causes permanent damage to rod and cone cells. So that's what that means. Looking directly at the sun, even for a few seconds, can burn your retina and lead to partial or total blindness for any of you who didn't go to elementary school. If you think you might have damaged your eyes by looking at the sun during an eclipse, you should visit an optometrist immediately or just go see an eye doctor. I know, that's what it is. I know. Calm down. While there isn't data on eclipse-related eye injuries, doctors report cases anecdotally by no one is specifically collecting the information. The risk is high enough that NASA created a PDF on eclipse safety you can print from its website. Well, quite frankly, if I can say so myself, I'd just like to point out that you people who need this advice are fucking stupid. Because let me just go ahead and say it now. And I'll say it fucking loud. You fucking idiots. If you went to school, if you lived for more than 5 years on this earth, you know looking at the sun is bad. You know it hurts your fucking eyes. Why do we need to be told this? When is the next total solar eclipse after 2017, you ask? Well, if you miss this summer's total solar eclipse, you are completely out of luck. The next total solar eclipse with a path of totality that falls within the continental United States will happen August. No, it won't. It'll happen on April 20. No, it won't. April 8th, 2024, and be viewable from Texas to Maine. Let's hope the hell you don't kick the fucking bucket before then, because you know we all want to see that. Well, I guess you Americans all want to see that. Well, that's about the eclipse. I think that was pretty interesting, actually. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Wasn't that bad at all. Well, a professional romance novelist can rate 3,000 words a day. Here's what 3,000 words doesn't seem like a lot. Maybe we should read this little article as well. Or maybe not. Maybe not. The fuck do I know, right? So yeah, so that was, I got a little bit off track, you know, on account of stuff and things. But yeah, that happens. I see that I see somebody up here. I'm going to send a link over to this video, and I'll be like, if you're bored, come watch it. If you get bored this morning, LOL, shift enter. Gotta go get me some link. Give me the link. Give me the link. Go and post it. There we go. You see how that's happening? I'm just scamming everybody. Scamming everybody into fucking coming and seeing this shit. Are you here yet? Well, I don't know. No, you're not fucking here yet. I don't blame you. Anyway, so that was a semi-interesting article about sun gazing. Well, not I didn't think about that before I said it. Not sun. Oh my god, not sun gazing. Before I explain that, I was looking at a thumb, so I almost said thumb gazing. You imagine that, but thumb gazing. Yeah, that's something though. That's something. But anyway, like I was saying, that was a semi-interesting article about sun gazing, and not sun gazing like sun gazing, but you know, eclipse gazing, I guess. Is that what you want to call it? Eclipse gazing? Well, I don't know why I'm being snarky or sarcastic about that, because that is actually, I guess that's exactly what it was, the eclipse, and it was kind of interesting. Kind of makes me sad that you got to be in the U.S. to see it, though. Oh well. Well, let's see what other news, what other news we can find. News. See what comes up this time. This time. This is bullshit. Let's see what CTV News top stories says. BC drug deaths reached 780 in June, up 88% from the same last year. Bullshit. I don't care, because I don't believe you. At least I don't believe you completely. Okay. Let's go back here. Back here. All right. Canadian invents bacteria killing door handles made of salt. Fucking Jesus. Can I just quickly point something out? Being clean is good. Being clean and healthy and crap is a good thing. For sure. Right? For sure. Okay? For sure. Okay? For sure. Being clean is good for sure. Here's the thing that some people might find semi-interesting. Okay? Semi-interesting. In 1 second, I'm going to send another link out here. But yeah, man, honestly, being clean and all that is a good thing. 1 second. In case you get bored this morning. Stays under control. There we go. I just pushed the button. I'm sending everybody on my list this fucking the link for this goddamn video for no fucking reason. Excuse me. No fucking reason at all. I'm just like, here's a link. Here's a link to a video. Go watch it for no reason. No reason at all. Because, I mean, what the fuck? What's that sound? I just heard a fucking sound. It tripped me the fuck out. What? Tripped me the hell out, man. People just fucking throwing messages around. Like, you know, you gotta be careful with that shit. Give some unexpected person a heart attack or something like that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying that I might doodly do a little picture here while I'm talking. Who knows? But get my drawing pad ready and my pencils and shit, and I'll continue with what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, after the after that article, I was looking at this one. Yeah, so the whole bacteria thing. I mean, yeah. Okay, so like I was saying, being clean is good, right? Obviously, being clean and healthy and all that crap, it's obviously a good thing. But if I could just point out for a quick second, just a quick little spidaddly daddle of a second here, okay? I'm pretty sure that the way your immune system works is it encounters bacteria. It fights bacteria, it becomes immune to bacteria, or learns, or you know, at least learns how to fight that bacteria. So I pose you this question. If we get rid of all the bacteria around us, what the fuck are we supposed to do when some virus comes along that we haven't seen in a while and is all like, hey, remember me? And we're like, I think I kind of remember you a little bit. Like, yeah, it's been a while, bro. It's been a while. And then they come to visit and all of a sudden you're fucking dead. You're fucking dead because you scrubbed to the bone every single little fucking speck of bacteria around you. You sterilized your world. And you're wondering why you're fucking dead because the common cold came back for a visit. Eventually, I mean, eventually you're going to see it in the news. You mark my word. Take a piece of paper and a pencil right now, write down the date, write down the time, and write down that Maverick fucking Freelance told you that within a decade we're going to start seeing shit on the news about how we need how we went too far. Right? We went too far with that shit. You're going to see it because people are going to start dropping fucking dead of the common fucking cold here soon. And people are going to wonder why. You think your grandchildren aren't going to look back in history and be like, them people are fucking stupid. Didn't they realize that they needed bacteria to fucking build an immune system? And the teachers are going to say, well, yeah, they realized it. But society back then was so full of fucking pathetic social justice warrior bullshit and special interest groups and this and that and the other thing that everybody just had to be fucking, why is their messages coming back? Holy shit. That is tripping me the fuck out. What the hell is going on? I'm getting messages left and fucking right here, and it's tripping me out every goddamn time. Let me go over and check this right quick. There, someone messaged me and said, you oh? I assume that question mark means up. You up? Yeah, I'm up, and I'm fucking doing some shit. That's actually someone upstairs, the little lady upstairs is gonna start harassing me now. It is 7:08 a.m. I usually go to bed between now and 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. Depends on how I'm feeling. But oh well. Anyway, I said I was gonna get my drawing pad out, so I'm gonna keep talking. We'll doodle a little picture and see if I get any more of these stupid fucking messages. Excuse me. Which I am getting more freaking messages because I can see them typing. Let me check at the YouTube, see if anyone joined me on YouTube yet. And Prince Walker did, actually. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate seeing you, buddy. I was throwing links around everywhere. I was like, hey, look, here you go. Hey, what's this? Hey, you want one? Here you go. It's free. It's free. You can take it. And I just going down below. I just, for no reason whatsoever, man. I was just like, here you go. Here, look, I'm doing a video right now. Here, have a link. Have one. And I'm sitting here passing links out. Let me show you what I was just doing. Let me just, okay, of course, the bullshit's starting now. Okay. That's the old lady harassing me here. I don't know if you can hear the messages coming through. I'm going to tell her I'll be up in a minute because she's all harassy about fucking, you know? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what I was like, let me get the see. I was going like this. I was just handing out fucking links and this and that and this and that and this and that, and I was doing it as if you could see me. Anyway, I said I was gonna get my drawing pad out, and I'm gonna use my small one, not my big one, because my big one, I started. That's not it. This is a cool little picture though. I like it. I mean, let me see. Can you see it? Yeah. Anyway, that was just on top, but I started a picture yesterday, last night, this morning, whatever. But I'm recording it for another channel, so I gotta not do it on there. I gotta do it on the little mini. I can't use my big one because my big one is currently being used for something else. It's actually being used for map making for role-playing games. All right, so yeah, okay. Yeah. Let me draw a little fucking picture just for fun while I'm talking, since it's probably a hell of a lot better than just sitting there listening to me go on and on. What should I draw a picture of? I know what I'll draw a picture of. I'll draw a picture of some fucking goofy guy who thinks that everyone should be equal. Not equality, like not equal opportunity, because I believe in equal opportunity. I just mean equal of outcome, equality of outcome. That's what a lot of social justice warriors that's a lot of the problem. Equality of opportunity is a good thing, always will be. Equality of outcome, there's no such thing. As soon as you start with the equality of outcome, that's inequality, my friend. That is inequality indeed. Because, equality is having the same opportunities, right? Well, having the same, that's equality. That's equal opportunity. That's equality. But equal outcome, You know, why should you get paid as much as me if I work harder, if I work longer, if I work more, if I do different kind of work? You know what I'm saying? Something that a lot of these feminists and fucking social justice retards don't actually think about that much. And I kind of feel bad now because the video is winding down because the old fucking ball and chain is up harassing me about fucking going upstairs to help her out. And I'll be honest with you, the fucking cunt's not usually awake this early. So I'll just do we'll do this right quick. We'll talk a little bit, and I'm glad that Kyle Walker joined us here live. I like that. I mean, I don't know what time it is for him there. He's way down there in New Zealand area, you know. So he's probably fucking he's tomorrow. Well, no, he's tonight. Probably he's probably tonight or tomorrow or something like that. It's probably what is it there for you, Kyle? Is it 6, 7 in the evening for you there? 6, 7, 8 at night for you over there, or is it just afternoon or what? I know that I know it's quite a bit of difference. I know it's quite a bit of difference. I was trying to get. Unfortunately, I missed. I tried getting Larry on, but he was offline on Facebook when I went to message him, and when I went to message Undisputed Frost, he was offline. I just sent messages to everybody though. So, you know, I'm gonna put this video on. I'm gonna upload it to the Maverick Freelance channel later on today as well. And that's you know, just having a couple places, you know, why not? I'm going through withdrawal. Like, I'm so pissed that I still can't fucking 10 p.m. for him there. Like, that is insane. 10 fucking p.m. man. Oh, I wish it was 10 p.m. here. That means that my day would already be over and I'd be happy. Not necessarily happy, but anyway, I'm gonna just doodle up this picture a little bit here, and you know, see what happens. I kind of screwed that up, didn't I? That will look like a tongue when I'm done, trust me. No, it doesn't look like one now. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna put this. I'll put this on the Maverick Freelance channel as well. Oh, anyone watching here, I know that Mr. Waka, Prince Waka, is with us live, but anyone that watches after the fact and doesn't know already, there's a couple new channels that I got going here. Of course, you know, there's and if you're watching this on later on the Maverick Freelance channel, there's links in the description for a bunch of you know, my other channels and this channel, stuff like that. But if you're watching on backwards compatible, the links aren't going to be there, so I'm going to tell you. I've got a few other channels that I work on, and one of them is obviously Maverick Freelance, and one of them is obviously this channel. This is a channel for me and Larry Higgins. This backwards compatible channel here. It's mine and Larry's channel, and the Maverick Freelance channel is my first channel, my main channel, and all that, obviously. But if you're into comics, there's my comic channel, which is another comic book channel, gaming, freelance gaming, 40/20 gaming for tabletop stuff. And I actually, excuse me, I just started working on a video series for that called Building an Empire, where I'm going to go through step-by-step building an empire for a tabletop role-playing game, like Dungeons & Dragons kind of deal, which I think is cool. And then there's, of course, Maverick Freelance Presents, which... that is one of the newest channels that I'm doing, and it is I'm not sure how. It's mostly what it is it's going to be a lot of live streams of different sports games. Like, right, I live streamed a rugby game the other day. I live streamed a Little League Championship baseball game, and I live streamed a classic boxing game match. And so it's going to be mostly live. It's going to be almost all live streams, and it's going to be documentaries and music, documentaries, TV shows, and of course sports. So that's Maverick Freelance Presents, if you want to check that out. And that's separate because, I mean, obviously all that crap I don't put on my Maverick Freelance channel. It doesn't fit in anywhere else where I put stuff. And then if you want to see what's some samples of documentaries and all that crap that's coming up soon, you can check out Spunky Funky Monkey. That's a channel I have that's supposed to be for something else, but right now it's where I upload my documentaries and TV shows and music and blah blah. And that way, it's like a testing channel, right? I can do that, and YouTube will block stuff and whatever, right? And I'll know what I can use on my main channels. that way. So that's cool. Also, Doodly Doo is a channel that I don't have the links up yet for it, but you can check it out. And that's basically just music. There's only one video. It's again mostly live streams, and it's just doodle, like actually taking time to doodle pictures, like this one. So that's really, I really love to draw. I suck like really hardcore. I suck like a fucking $2 prostitute on a Wednesday night, man. I am no good. I suck, but I love it. So this kind of thing is usually what comes out when I just am doing a random little sketch or a little, you know, doodle. This is a doodle. I'm just doodling. So this is the kind of, I mean, you know, it's whatever. It kills time, right? Some decent music with some random doodling. Why the fuck not? So you can go check that out. Yeah. So you know what? I'm just going to put a dunce cap on this dude. Let's get a dunce cap for him here. There, it says dunce. Let's erase this part of his scalp. There. Give him a dunce cap. Give him a fucking dunce cap because he's a dunce, because he's a fucking professional victim social justice warrior. Feminazi. D-U-N-C-E. Dunce. So there you have it. So I really feel bad. This really sucks, but I do have to end the video now because this whole fucking thing where the old lady's upstairs yapping about needing my help with some shit and I'm neglecting her. I better go deal with that shit. So anyway, Kyle there saying he's chilling with his brother, and that's cool. And he started drawing again, and that's cool too, you know. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah, it is. And I just want to say, check out the Uncanny Kyle Walker, him as well. Thanks for joining me, Kyle. I know it was short, man. You missed quite a bit. I was on for quite a while before I messaged you and a bunch of other people. I also figured, you know, it's 7:19 a.m. right now for me. I thought I'd be on until 8 o'clock, like 8 or 8:30, but apparently not. So I appreciate you stopping by, though. I appreciate everyone who watches, whether it's live or after the fact, whether it's on backwards compatible or Maverick Freelance. You know, obviously I'm going to say to check the links in the description below, regardless of what channel you're on, and like, share, and subscribe on both channels. Yay! So if you missed anything, go back and watch it. Otherwise, stay safe, healthy, and happy, and keep watching the channels, man, because there'll be more later today. Talk at you later.